If you had to pitch an idea to your CEO or post a 2-minute video on LinkedIn talking to camera, would you want to do it, or would you want to run and hide? The thought alone of putting myself out there in a major way while working in my 9 to 5 used to fill me with dread. That told me that I had some work to do to get over my fear of being visible. So in today's video, I'm sharing my top 3 P's of personal branding to help you as an introvert stand out and accelerate your professional growth. These are the tips that I wish I knew when I was starting out in my career, because I, for a long time, really held myself back. And even though you may be an introvert, it doesn't mean that you're meant to hide away. In fact, I'll say you need to be much more intentional about being visible to ensure that the right people know about you and that you're not overlooked. In case you've not met yet, I'm Marielle, a speaker and LinkedIn Talk Voice. I'm also a certified NLP and hypnotherapy coach, which uses neuroscience to unlock the inner workings of the mind to help create behavioral change. So let's get into the 3 P's. The first P is for performance mindset. When I talk about mindset from a personal branding perspective, I mean how you think about putting yourself out there. Are you somebody that sees it as exciting or shies away from it? You know, I think back to the times when I struggled at work, a lot of it was because I had an employee mindset. I would say things like, I'm just going to let my work speak for itself, because I was too afraid to speak up to promote my work in fear of looking like I was bragging. And then I would get upset when I was overlooked. Doesn't make sense. But you see, there's a big difference between self-promotion and bragging. They're at different ends of the scale. And one of the main challenges that introverts face is overcoming the fear of self-promotion, especially in a world that values people who are more extroverted. Nobody was talking about me until I started talking about me. Bozomo St. John, the social media and marketing expert, said this quote, and it really resonated with me because I just couldn't agree more. You have to promote your work before anyone else is willing to. And if you're not doing this right now, you may have what I like to call an employee mindset, where you're working almost like a 1960s factory worker who just clocks in and clocks out. It's a very reactive approach instead of being proactive, which is obviously what you want. Things only changed for me in my career when I shifted my way of thinking and became an entrepreneur. This is someone with the proactive nature, similar to that of an entrepreneur, but in a 9 to 5 setting. And with this mindset, you take full control of your future, because you're not only working head down in your job, you're working on your visibility as well, because you recognize that people need to know who you are, and you will only ever be rewarded for visible work. So I got intentional about building relationships with decision makers, and I committed to learning all the skills that I needed to thrive at work. This essentially will make or break your career. Tip 2 is to pitch yourself, because quiet mouths don't get fed. And one of my introverted colleagues set a challenge to put herself forward to take on high visibility projects. Not only did this help her showcase her expertise, it also helped her get noticed by key decision makers as well. So what are some of the ways that you can put yourself forward more so that you're able to not only work in your job, but also on your visibility too? Something that I recommend to my introverted clients to do is write down a dream list of, say, 3 to 5 people that you plan to build deeper relationships with this quarter. And then make a note to connect with these people to get some one-on-one time with them. You know, you want to be networking with these people before you need to, rather than only making contact when you want something. Tip 3 is to work on your online presence. Your digital presence matters more than ever before, especially with so many people working in a hybrid environment now. As an introvert, networking online is perfect because you can literally log off when you need to, replenish your energy, and get some downtime. Since we don't have the same FaceTime with people that we used to, use LinkedIn as a way to nurture relationships with your network. And my bonus tip is about self-care and recharging. I really recommend taking time to understand your human design energy type. In fact, I'll do a separate video on this because understanding my energy type has been such a game changer. Your energy type is your currency. It makes it so much easier when you work to your energy type. And as an introvert, it's easy to feel that you have to be extroverted to get noticed. I disagree. I would encourage you to double down on your unique strengths, your unique introverted qualities. Don't feel guilty about your need for downtime, and don't hesitate to schedule breaks for recharging so that you can show up fully when you do show up. And being clear about this is really, really key to those around you as well. It's totally okay to communicate your need to balance your energy. By following these P's of personal branding, you'll unlock so many more opportunities as an introvert because you will be working to your unique style and your unique strengths. And it will also help you feel more energized about the work that you're doing. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you found it helpful. As always, let me know which tip resonates with you most. And remember to join my growing community for more career advice and personal development tips. See you soon.